27 minutes past the hour. Meteorologist Jay Webb. It is cold this morning. We've got clearing skies. We'll see a lot of sunshine today, but really little warming to speak of. Well below average today. Our average high is about 15 degrees warmer than where we're going. We're going to warm up to about 39 degrees around 1 or 2 o'clock this afternoon. It will be breezy at times today, and again, plenty of sunshine. A slight moderation in temperatures late in the weekend, only to see another cold blast early next week. Those details coming up in about 10 minutes. All right, good morning, everybody. Some scattered clouds this morning, maybe even a few flurries for the next little bit. Nothing that's going to accumulate. However, with temperatures staying below freezing, any surface that got wet last night for some rain showers or some snow showers could be a little slick. Now, certainly that is not a widespread issue, but it is a possibility this morning. We will get above freezing by mid-morning, but we are slow to climb today. Our average high is 55 degrees. We have no day on the 7-day forecast that's even close to that, although some days are warmer than others. Sunshine, breezy this afternoon. Temperatures at 37 degrees at noon. Eventually we'll get close to 40 a little bit later on. And if you haven't walked outside yet this morning, it is cooler now than this time yesterday morning. We're about 8 degrees cooler now than this time yesterday in Harrisonburg and Stanton. Temperatures right now 25 in Franklin, 32 in Luray, Woodstock at 30, 30 Harrisonburg and Stanton, 26 degrees in Waynesboro. We also have a northwesterly breeze this morning, and some of the breezes that are sustained at around 5 miles per hour are gusting close to 16, 17, 18, maybe even 20 miles per hour this morning. So it makes those temperatures that are already cold feel even colder. Right now it feels like we're 17 degrees in Franklin. It feels like we're 19 degrees in Waynesboro, and it feels like we're 21 degrees in Harrisonburg. 32 is what it feels like in Luray because you don't quite have the gusty winds, at least at the moment, but that'll change as we go throughout the day. Mostly cloudy. We've had a flurry or two overnight here in Harrisonburg, but generally speaking, just cloudy and cold right now. 28 degrees and a north wind at about 9 miles per hour, a 17-mile-per-hour wind gust a little while ago. You can see the snow showers from overnight moving out of here. Had some reports of some nice snow showers in Massanutten and also Wintergreen overnight. Those snow showers have worked out toward the northern neck. The clouds that we've had have started to dissipate. We're in this broad northwesterly flow of wind for the rest of the day, and eventually we will see more sunshine. As you can see on the hour-by-hour forecast model, we'll begin it right now. We'll take it through the afternoon hours, and as you can see, plenty of sunshine. Clear skies tonight for high school football games, but it will be getting cold in that end zone forecast coming up in just a few moments. 39 degrees in Stanton this afternoon. These are high temperatures. Again, 55 is our average high, so we're a good 15 degrees below average for this time of the year. 39 this afternoon in Harrisonburg, 38 Elkton, 39 degrees in Woodstock. If you're in the hot chocolate sales business, especially at high school football games tonight, then you're going to make a nice little living, I think, tonight. Clear skies and temperatures start at kickoff near 30 and will fall into the 20s. Eventually lows tonight at 19 in Franklin, 23 in Luray, 24 degrees in Harrisonburg. It'll feel like we're in the upper teens and low 20s when you factor in the breeze. Skies tonight will be clear. 7-day forecast looks like this. Clear skies tonight will parlay into sunshine tomorrow. 42. We edge up to 47 on Sunday. Increasingly cloudy skies. A chilly rain Monday. A high of 45. Behind that system, another cold blast. Sunshine Tuesday and Wednesday. Look at the highs in the mid to upper 30s and overnight lows Tuesday night into Wednesday morning in the upper teens. So we'll warm up a little bit this weekend and early next week, only to be hit by another round of some cold.
Temperatures today at lunchtime, hard to believe. 30 degrees in Bergton, 35 in Fishersville, 34 in Grottoes. Into the northern parts of the valley, 33 in Stanley, 36 degrees in Luray. A little balmy for Luray, and temperatures still in the 20s for parts of the higher elevations. 27 in Lost City, 28 in Franklin, where there are still a few flurries flying around. Now, highs today will stay in the 30s. A couple of lucky areas might hit 40 degrees. Temperature is cold for today, but we're tracking the weather for your weekend. What you can expect. The news at 5 starts right now.
Right now, time to check in on the forecast out there on this Friday afternoon. Aubrey Urbanowitz joins us.
And yeah, it's certainly going to be a bit cold this evening. Temperatures for us, the coldest that we've seen in a while. We're even seeing temperatures in the 30s right now. But the coldest weather, take a look off to the west, but again, not quite as cold as it was yesterday. Yesterday, we were talking temperatures in the teens. We do have Casper, Wyoming at 17, Great Falls at 6 degrees right now. Denver up to 32 degrees for today. So that Canadian high is moving closer, but it is starting to break down. So you think it's cold here? Well, that big chill is affecting Much of the country, almost every state is getting an early taste of winter, and hardly anyone is safe from this bitter cold, except maybe if you live in Miami. Most of the lower 48 states are colder right now than parts of Alaska. Now for us, temperatures today, well, you combine it with a bit of a breeze, and this is what it feels like outside right now. It feels like 28 in Woodstock, 27 in Harrisonburg. Not much of a breeze for Stanton right now, but it feels like 19 in Franklin. These are cold temperatures. And remember, these are January-like temperatures, typical of winter, but we're not used to dealing with this. So if you're heading out tonight, football games or any other activities, it is going to be very, very cold for tonight. It's going to be bitter, and it's still going to be a bit breezy early this evening. So temperature at 7 o'clock, 29 degrees is likely going to feel like it's closer to 20. And then we will see those temperatures drop into the lower 20s for the rest of the night. The winds calm down a bit, but we're going to talk about that cold for this weekend and even colder temperatures next week. You think I'm joking? I'm not. We'll talk about that. I have that coming up in a few more minutes. Right now, First Alert Doppler radar satellite showing us this lake effect snow still coming in off the Great Lakes. Some of this is making it into parts of the western, very far western mountains. Not much at all, maybe a couple of flakes, but that is about it. That activity should start to taper off as we head into this evening. It's going to be cold for the weekend, 42 for tomorrow. At least it's going to be sunny, and we'll have some lighter winds tomorrow. That is some good news. Sunday, more clouds, 47 degrees, and a bit of a southwest breeze. We're going to watch that storm system develop to our south, and that's going to bring it with maybe some light rain showers very late Sunday night and into Monday. Monday's going to be the rain kind of day, and it's going to be a cold rain. Could see some flakes mixing in, some wet flakes. Won't amount to much, maybe in the mountains to the west, but that would be about it for the valley. We'll just see a little bit mixing in, but behind it we have that second cold blast, and this one a couple degrees colder, but also it's going to bring with it stronger winds. So that's going to be the problem Tuesday and Wednesday is the gusty winds, but looks like there's some light at the end of the tunnel by next weekend.
Yay.
Maybe.
We'll get through it.
Sorry.
And meteorologist George Hirschman is here with a look at our first alert forecast.
George, it was cool and crispy, okay? Cool and crispy. That's what I'm going with.
Sounds like cereal.
It is.
Yeah, cool and crispy. Good cereal for sure. Yeah, well, we've transitioned a little bit into cold and really cold. Temperatures right now below the freezing point around the area, and just going to get colder as we go through the night. A little bit of a breeze out there to make it even feel a bit cooler. Radar satellite, a few clouds to the west, and we see some clearing taking place. Mostly clear, though, through the night, and with that little radiational cooling, which is going to help get those temperatures down even colder. So if you're heading out tonight, you want to be a bit careful. Maybe you're heading to some of the game activity, and if so, tonight would be a great night to break out the football blanket. 30 degrees around kickoff time, 28.5, and by fourth quarter, we're into the mid-20s. It's a very cold night. What's in store for the rest of the weekend? We're going to have that for you in just a few minutes. Now it's back to the news. Tomorrow, well, we will warm up into the lower 40s. There's the good news. Much warmer than it was today. Into the mid and upper 30s as we look to the west. South winds about 5 miles an hour, and it's going to take a little bit for that atmosphere to warm up a bit as we get into your Sunday. But as I recommend, get out and enjoy it. Next 3 days, well, they come up this way, and we have 3 green bars to contend with, and that means good weather. 42 is what we're calling for your Saturday. 47 Sunday, and a fair amount of sunshine in the area. We even get a little break from above freezing temperatures overnight for Sunday. Now we have that system pushing up from the south. That's going to bring us some rain on Monday. It'll be a cold rain, but it will be mainly a rain event. A couple of snow flurries, not out of the question to the west, but behind that frontal system, winds pick up, temperatures fall. Overnight temperatures, very, very cold. Be prepared for that. It's going to be blustery in the middle of next week.
Yeah, it's winter. It's bound to happen.
It's fall.
It's fall. It's not winter
it's
yet.
Winter. Okay, the calendar says fall, but guess what?
I know.
It's
I
winter.
know, it's too early for
Very
this.
winter-like.
Yeah.
It's just preparing us for the winter.
Well, I don't need the preparation. Let's just delay it.
Okay.
All right?
Thank you, George.
Thank you, George.